Hello, welcome to the stream. We got HCFC Vlogs in the chat, and we got others. So big up to the people tuning in right now. This Sissy probably won't tune in because he's going out. He said on a stream. Yeah, he told me as well during my stream, funnily enough, that I did almost 2 hours ago. So yeah, I'm aware, but big ups for telling me anyway. I do appreciate that. So. We're gonna look into the latest transfer news now, but to start, I want to have a look at Frankfurt. Okay, now then, not gonna lie, I've already had a look at this situation. I've had a brief look, but shall we have a quick peek together? So, let's have a look at Frankfurt's starting 11 today. So here's Frankfurt. Look for a number 7. Not Mario Götze. Oh, Marmush isn't in the team. He's not on the team here either. So, now then there is a bit more to what I'm saying. Obviously this means about the transfer, everything Fabrizio is saying is true. Not that he was ever in doubt anyway. But, here is some new stuff to further confirm this. Sharing this tab now. Fabrizio, he did the here we go and all that. Did a follow-up post with Frankfurt's guys saying 58 minutes ago, currently in talks with another club regarding the transfer of Omar Marmush, and that is why the player is not in the squad, because he's already due to join City. So there you go. Any doubts about that deal should be rid of now. In his absence, I'll say it's Rico. Big ups. Blinking it. I just realised that you guys are still looking at the Start 11 tab. But anyway, here it says, have a look. Eintracht Frankfurt confirmed that it currently in talks with another club regarding the transfer of Omar Marmush. The player's not part of the squad today as he's due to join Man City. Deal done. So there you go. The man, if you had any doubts, if you were a little bit worried, this basically confirms it. And if you're still not convinced, the Frankfurt lineup says it all. Now then, there was some other news. Here we are. AC Milan are advancing to the final stages of the Kyle Walker deal. So that basically means, well, it says here, almost done with personal terms. 2027, I think that's very generous from AC Milan, but hey, fair enough. We gave him a generous contract as well, which I was surprised about. But, oh well, here we are. So, AC Milan, final stages of the Kyle Walker deal. Looks like he will be playing red and black in February, at the latest. So, there you go. Kyle Walker is very much looking like he will be on his way out. Now, and other than that, news has been, apart from the Haaland contract, which we're going to talk about, so much to talk about on the Haaland contract. Haaland signed until 2034 feels kind of crazy. It's like the longest contract ever, I believe. 9.5 year contract, but for argument's sake, let's just say it's 10 years. It's a huge contract. Release clauses will only come into play from 2029 onwards. That means we've got 4 years of Haaland without 4.5 years of Haaland without even thinking about the possibility that he could leave. And when his release clauses come into play, they're going to be super duper expensive too. It's not like it's like 100 million. It's probably, I know the cheapest release clause he had in the contract he's just done was either 125 or 150 million. Fabrizio's confirmed that it's going to be more than that. It's probably going to be in the 200 area. Because in 2029, Haaland's going to be about 27. Still in the prime of his career. Still got miles ahead of him. I swear he did Haaland 115 months on purpose. I mean, if we have done, then that's a masterclass from the club. It's probably not that, but I think the memes are really funny about that. But hey, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, but Haaland signing for 2034, it's absolutely huge. It's a record-breaking deal with salary. I know salaries are super high. Who knows what all sorts of bonuses are out here. Pressure, no problem. Staying here for a long time. I'm City no matter what. I want people to demand a lot from me and put pressure on me. New deal, 9.5 year until June 2034. Incredible scenes. Here is some of his quotes. Special club, fantastic people, amazing supporters, great environment. It brings the best out of everyone. Thanking Pep, coaching staff, teammates, everyone at the club. Helped a lot in the past few years. They've made this place special, and he's City no matter what. I want to keep developing, keep working to get better, and looks to do my best and try to help us succeed going forward. In 10 years, Yamal will be 2027. No, 27. He's already this good. If Yamal keeps up performing and doesn't get injured, he'll be scary in 10 years. I know, watching Yamal is going to be a treat as the years go by. I just hope we aren't the team that gets decimated by him. We'll go over to David Ornstein because he broke this. He was the guy that broke this. Everton sign new 9.5-year contract to commit vast majority career to Man City. 34 I think he'll be by the time he leaves, if he was to leave at the end of this contract, which he probably would leave at the end of that contract because that's a long contract. So he's 24 now. He was born 2000. Yeah, by the time that contract ends, which is June 2024, I believe, he's going to be hitting 34. So he's giving us all his best years. He's only 24 now. His best years are yet to come, is the funny thing. Some people might think that Haaland's hit his heights, but honestly, I think there are levels to go. I really do. It's thought to be one of the most lucrative deals in sporting history. Don't think we can underestimate the magnitude of it. That doesn't surprise me. City obviously want to pin this guy down for who knows how long. They obviously view Haaland as one of the next, obviously. I don't personally think this, but I don't think Haaland is Messi Ronaldo level, nor do I think he can ever be. But the reality is that he is a superstar. He is one of the superstars in the world. People talking about the Kylian Mbappe versus Haaland debate. That was a topic a couple of years ago. Doesn't get talked about as much now, but the fact is that those two brilliant players are still here. Don't seem to be able to. No, doesn't seem like he spoke earlier on it, to be honest. There was something. Yeah, we'll have a look at City Extra now, because City Extra, they like to cover news all around the board. They'll give you all the sources and everything. Omar Marmoush will be worth 80 million with bonuses. So there you go. Yep, just read that from Fabrizio. City denying the Savinho talk. Leighton Orient. Trying to just keep looking. Here we are. So, yeah, holding talks with Cambiaso. City not commenting. And there was some news specifically I wanted to report on. Well, speak about, report on. Pep Guardiola just speaking about the deal. Just trying to have a look. Rafinha for Ballon d'Or depends really on what they do in the Liga Barcelona, because at the moment the Liga table is Atletico at the top with only 12 goals conceded, and Barcelona are third with 38 points. So at the moment it's looking all right, I guess. But if they can somehow win the league against that incredible side in Atletico, MCFC Connect ASMR. I just can't stand ASMR, man. Genuinely, like, I don't know something about it. Like, I know a lot of people find it satisfying, but me personally, not for me. Oh, man, I can't seem to find it. All right, we'll have a look at something else then. Should go back over to here. Big ups for tuning in. Appreciate it. I should see that player's name that I've got in the thumbnail, because he has been linked to City. Apparently, we are looking to possibly make a purchase on him. Here we go. So here's the thing I was looking for. Rosenborg midfielder Nypan, with a decision imminent for his future. £10 million for the players is the fee that we're hearing. So look, by no means expensive, especially not in our books. 10 million nowadays is, in football anyway, pocket change really. Sounds crazy to say. We should bring you here now, Nypan. Now then, we did briefly look at him earlier, but look, he plays attacking midfield and up top, but his main position is the centre. This season alone, he's on... Oh, wait, no, that's all time. Last season... blinking heck. Just absolutely like it. Last season, he got 8 goals, 10 assists, not too bad. Played 22 matches in the CM, played 3 there, played 3 up top. Did his best work in the central midfield. Didn't do too bad in these two, but his best work definitely came in here. Oh, Vista City, welcome to the chat. Hi, Connect. Before I pop in, just to say hi. Hope it's going well. Big ups for tuning in. Yeah, it's going decent so far. We're covering some news, so appreciate you tuning in. But yeah, like I mentioned, he's not going to cost a lot. 10 million. Look, whether he's a DM or not, I don't really know. But maybe this is the kind of signing we're making to allow someone to go into the DM. Like, it's another Norwegian player, someone to get along with Oscar Bob and Haaland. So, look, I mean, if we sign him, I think he's probably going to stay on loan at the club he is at until the end of the season, to be honest. That is my honest opinion on him. Now then, moving on to Cambiaso, because we've had a bit more news on him. Oh, Just accidentally clicked off that. I'm going to bring you over to my Instagram account now because I believe actually, no, we won't bring you to my Instagram. We'll bring you to Fabrizio's. Bro hates him out. Absolutely, accidentally creates everything. It's because my mouse is right underneath my mic. I can move my mic a bit further away. So here we are. Fabrizio. So this is the post on Instagram, but we've just spoken about that. Now then, this is the post I wanted to look into. So we've already got these three. But it's this bottom bit. Man City also want one more midfielder. Juventus Cambiaso as option for fullback for January or July. Nothing done yet. Hopefully, we can... Look, any signings we make, I want them to come in this month because, look, we're losing Kyle Walker. If we can replace him with an actual top-quality right-back that can still do it at the top level. Cambiaso is only 24 years old. He's not going to be cheap. He's going to be 60 to 70 million in that range. But the quicker we do it, the easier it is for me. So, look, if we're going to sign this guy, it's time to move. We need to move now, sooner rather than later. Call it what you want. We need to get moving, though. And look, for that midfielder, I'm not too concerned. If it is Nypan we go for, that is, assuming that report is true, ITV2 support or something like that. Right, I'm signing for Connect FC. Get it. I'm just going to have a quick drink. So let's go back over to the Instagram. So yeah, on the midfield, look, we don't really know who the midfielder is at the moment because it seems like we're more focusing on the right back slash fullback. He can do either of the fullbacks, but I reckon he is the Kyle Walker replacement. Just kind of lines up. Apparently, we're big admirers of him as well. So now then, gonna go back over to Twitter. So here we are. Yeah, so FPL main road. So, you know, done these three, and now he's saying that these two are pending. He's not too sure on the Nypan deal. Sorry, I was just reading a comment there. He says, what if it's an upcoming transfer ban? Not likely we'll spend anything after this rebuild anyway, which is fair. Are you going to promise your game time? I don't promise anyone game time. It all depends on what you deliver on the training ground. So, let's just ignore the fact of the last few years, shall we? Bar Liverpool, there is no other club right now that with the right to spend like us. And the only reason they don't want it is because they are run by greedy scumbags who's wanted by every fan. His last 4 years not proven enough. So here we are. This is the last few years, according to the graphic that FPL Main Roads bought here. 30 million spent. You know, this goes to the people saying that City spend too much money and all that. 30 million spent with 137 million received. There's 106 net spend. Like, I can't believe how many complaints we get over the money we spend. I understand it is jealousy, but it's just it's the persistence to keep going with it, you know, to refuse to see any other way. Manchester City are confident that their case will be dismissed without punishment, citing CFG's for presentation of evidence and active cooperation with the Premier League. The decision to pursue a confrontational approach was a deliberate choice by the Premier League. So, Purple Panel saying that, and basically saying that City think that the case will essentially be dismissed. Let's have a look if Fabrizio's got anything new. Nope. Announcements are due soon, according to Managing City. I don't actually know this guy. I don't know how true his word is. Now, personally, if he's referring to I'm trying to remember now. If he's referring to Kusanov and Reese, then I think that's probably going to be tomorrow morning. We tend to do it in the mornings, and considering their medicals were today, they've probably had the afternoon and the evening. Well, the afternoon to do the photo shoots, and then the evening to do go do their own thing. Typically, anyway, that's how I feel it goes. So I'm under the belief that they'll be announced tomorrow, or at least one of them will be, in my opinion, anyway. Let's see what else. Big up to JSC. Hopefully he gets his account fine. Really hope so. A verdict on 115 charges expected in March. Some with knowledge of the situation think the sanction City will face will be no more serious than a fine. That was reported by The Athletic, by the way. Mark Goldbridge losing it over the whole City stuff. Just trying to see if there's any new news. Here's the current stuff. Cambiaso. This is from a Juve account, by the way, and obviously using a Fabrizio video. Cambiaso isn't pushing to leave Juventus. Cambiaso loves Juventus, and Cambiaso is a super serious professional. But also what there is to add to that, okay, I haven't watched this video, but I've seen the quotes, is that basically Cambiaso loves Juventus, and he's in no rush to leave Juventus. He's not wrong by saying that, but also, the bit he's missing out is that when City call, you can't not listen, is basically what Fabrizio does say at some point in that. So, look, for me, that's good. That, he regards us as like one of those clubs that when you hear them bell, you've got to lend an ear, essentially. You can't just dismiss that. Yeah, but last time I played for you, Kovacic didn't turn up on training and did 2 years overtime, and you still play Kovacic over me. It was all the tactics, you see. It just didn't line up for you, I swear. There you go, more of that. I'm not willing to get too excited over this until I see that it's officially done. Trying to see if we got anything else. $9.5-year contract. Incredible. So let's go to Fabrizio one more time. Yeah, But the big news I mainly wanted to report today was the Erling Haaland contract, because that is giant. Can I have a loan move? I'll see what I could do. But big ups for tuning in today. Not too big of a stream, I have to admit. But Kusanov, Reese, looking to get announced tomorrow. My personal opinion. I don't know that for sure. I'm not in the know. What was his name? Marmouche not in the squad today for Frankfurt. Oh, blinking it. That screen. Don't need that on screen anymore. Cambiaso, City, holding talks with him. Nypan apparently were interested. Kyle Walker, final stages of his move, trying to maybe terminate his contract with the club so that he can maybe make that move AC Milan a bit easier, which I think that'll probably go through if City are going to be trying to get a fee for him. I think Kyle Walker's going to try say like that my wages can be the fee, for example. I think maybe. Not too sure. Anyway, so big up to you all tuning in. I'm back tomorrow, 100%, and I'm obviously there for Sunday because we play Ipswich. So big ups for tuning in. I'll